With good news for today from Baptist Press, I'm Brandon Porter. Tomoya Obokata, the UN Special Rapporteur of Contemporary Forms of Slavery, reported it's reasonable to conclude forced labor by Uyghurs, Kazakh, and other ethnic minorities has taken place in China's Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region, and some of the coercion may amount to enslavement as a crime against humanity. The Trump administration announced its decision that China is guilty of genocide against the Uyghurs and other minorities in Xinjiang on its last full day in January 2021, and the Biden administration affirmed that determination weeks later. In June 2021, messengers to the SBC's annual meeting in Nashville passed a resolution that made the convention the first Christian denomination to denounce China's campaign against the Uyghurs as genocide. News reports have indicated the Chinese Communist Party has carried out a campaign primarily against the Uyghurs, predominantly Muslims in Western China, that has included not only forced labor, but widespread detention in re-education camps and a coercive population control program of abortion and sterilization. A Lifeway Research study asked U.S. Protestant pastors about 6 potential leadership roles and if women are permitted to hold them in their congregations. While a slight majority say the position of senior pastor is open to women, a broader consensus exists for other positions. Close to 9 in 10 pastors say women could be ministers to children, committee leaders, ministers to teenagers, or co-ed adult Bible study teachers in their churches. Of those surveyed, 64% say a woman could be a deacon, and 55% said a woman could be a senior pastor.
Good News for Today is made possible through our friends at the Voice of the Martyrs, a nonprofit organization that serves persecuted Christians around the world. Founded in 1967 by Richard and Sabina Wurmbrand, VOM is dedicated to inspiring believers to deepen their commitment to Christ and to fulfill His Great Commission, no matter the cost. Find out more and sign up for their free monthly magazine at vom.org/good news.
Ukrainians marked the 6th month of the Russian invasion into their country as they celebrated a scaled-down National Independence Day on August 24th. IMB President Paul Chitwood encouraged Ukrainians on the special day and called on others to act in a way that brings gospel hope to the country. Chitwood said more than $12 million in aid has been given to Ukrainian efforts through Send Relief. You can read the full story and many others at our website, baptistpress.com. Thanks for listening to Good News for Today.